so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. As this at the 6. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Throwing deep right away. Pride coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Ward in the pistol. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Getting 24 yards on that one. And the Titans have a 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Check. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And they take him down right along the 30. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Purple, 60 Vices. 60 Vices. traffic.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This gets the first and more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Lining up now to try the extra points. The XP is up and good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 2. 60 Bison. 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Got ready.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
18, 5 there. Not. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
70 Lions. Go.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Cut. 10. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Ward. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air with Ward. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down.
It's hot. UX.
Back to the well again. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Shoves one away. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Running right with Mitchell. Cut back now to the sideline. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
35-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 14-10 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
BC, ready?
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run here on 1st down. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
15-yard line.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
In the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. It's a quickly to St. Brown. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
One center for Lamar. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
10-yard line.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens.
4th down.
A 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
70, give the look. 70.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you have to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut back to you. 70.
Ward setting to pass. Hits his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain. On the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Now Ward. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Setting up the screen. He's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
4th down. Here's Ward. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
13. What? 180. Yeah. 180. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 26-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Orange. 180. Middle. 180. That's it. Hey, report.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds a man right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The designed run, Jackson keeping it. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got a man left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Sit up! Sit up! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Ready, sit up! Ready, sit up!
Air it out on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Lamar back to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Spotting our AFC Championship on the line. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There he goes, right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown.
just wow, Kate. I mean, wow. We are watching something extraordinary today. Not a 100-yard day, not a 150-yard day. How about a 200-plus yard day with that big tote?
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take...
There he goes on the right side. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact of a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Mitchell up the middle. He's to the 20. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's another first down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Trying the right side. And they force him out after him. Just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
180. Come on. 180. UAX. Middle.
First down, here's Lamar. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
See, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Sit hot. 180. Finish it up.
Lamar throwing again. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Play action now with Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Finish hot.
Jackson, quick pass line. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Alpha, sit hot.
And drawn up here for Lamar. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Finish it hot.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. Again, he's got room. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 42, Titans 21.
is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Mitchell again. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Ready, set. Ready. 19, 18.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It is Titans football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, partner, as they come in trailing. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
19 Tiger, 19, 7 Tiger, 7 Tiger.
Desperation time here. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, Ward going to the air. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Ward in the pistol. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
You are X. 13. You. Middle. 180.
First down throw for Jackson. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Report.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
No, we take. Hey, Ozzy. Go ahead.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's one left for Lamar. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. I'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Titans have the first. complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Titans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back-to-back carries here. It's the tackle. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay,
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Another carry for him. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
They give it to him again. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This one's set up for Lamar. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home.